The newest installment of the Super Mario Party games, Super Mario Party Jamboree, is finally here. It's a lot of fun. Is it better than the last one? Let's find out. The last Super Mario Party game we had was back in 2018, and I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was good. It was nothing like amazing, but I still had like fun with it. But Super Mario Party Jamboree is like that game, but like times 100. This game is so much fun and it's so amazing. When you first start the game, they'll give you a rundown of everything, a tutorial, and they'll show you all the different islands you can visit to play mini games. You have the classic Mario Party mode with boards, and you get a star with 20 coins, mini games to play. You got Rhythm Kitchen, Toad's Item Factory, Paratroopa Flight School, Bowser Kaboom Squad, Koopalathon, Minigame Bay, Party Plaza. There's so much content here, and I will say, at least 3 of these modes are Joy-Con only, if I remember correctly. So you'll have to use the Joy-Cons just for this mode. Some mini-games on here, there's a lot of new mini-games, but some of them are Joy-Con only. And so if you play like a Mario Party mode, you have the option to just turn those off if you want. The new boards on here are a lot of fun, and each one has its own gimmick. For example, on Mega Wiggler's Tree Party, there's these bells you can ring, and there's a wiggler in the middle of the map, I guess, in the board. And if you ring one of the bells, he'll move to a different location, so it can like change the trajectory of people, like, oh, I'm close to a star, but now you're not, you know. So each board on here has like a different gimmick. On Goomba Lagoon, every certain amount of rounds or turns, the water will rise and it'll block your path, so you'll have to like go around. Sometimes you'll even have to loop in a circle because you'll be stuck on a certain island, you know. Just gotta wait for the water to go down and then the path will reopen. So each map has like a different gimmick to it, and that's pretty cool. There are 2 remake boards on here. You have Western Land from Mario Party 2 and Mario's Rainbow Castle from the original first ever Mario Party. And so that's really cool, and especially Western Land. That was my favorite board in Mario Party 2. So they're lots of fun. They look great. The graphics on here for these boards, all the boards, look incredible. In Western Land, the lighting, it just looks phenomenal. Especially because, you know, the Switch is pushing like 8 years at this point, coming up next March, I believe. So graphics look great on here. There's lots of characters to choose from, and there's 2 hidden characters. And so you'll have the Party Plaza, and there's a hot air balloon you can go into, and you can like zoom in on locations. You can look around the whole island when you're up in the hot air balloon, and there's tons of islands, and you can see 2 hidden characters on separate islands. You just gotta zoom in on them. And so those characters are Pauline and Ninji. And so when I was playing this game, I'm like, I wonder how... I obviously, just from the outline alone, you could tell who they are. But I'm like, how do you unlock them? And it's like, oh, you just gotta... Because I was looking around, and I didn't see anybody until I really looked closely. So yeah, you'll see them on the map, on the islands, when you zoom in on the hot air balloon. Very cool. The mini games on here are a lot of fun, and then you have the classic remake ones from like Mario Party 4. I just love hearing the Mario Party 4's music remade, because that's my favorite Mario Party. So there's the basketball hoop one from Mario Party 4 on here. There's the stamp one. So that's a lot of cool stuff. And you got a bunch of brand new mini games too. A lot of fun. I don't think there's a mini game I hate besides maybe the It's like the graveyard, and there's like a door. You have to like guess which key. It's just luck. It's literal luck. But besides that mini game, a lot of them are fun. I will say, when I was just playing the Mario Party mode, the traditional mode, I feel like I just kept on playing the same mini games over and over. I don't know, maybe I just got bad RNG luck or something, but it just felt like the same 3 or 4 mini games just kept on getting picked. But I don't know. But you can go to Minigame Bay and you just play any minigame you want, so that's an option if you're looking for something specific. This game also has Jamboree buddies, and so when you're playing the traditional Mario Party mode, these characters will spawn in. Say you're playing a 15-round match, which is just like the standard on here. You'll have at least 2 that spawn in, and the last one will spawn in pretty late, probably like the last like 5 turns. And so what these Jamboree buddies do is they'll spawn in, you'll walk past them, and a mini game will start. And the person who initiated the mini game, they get like a little extra help, like extra points to start off with, because they're the ones who initiated it. But basically, each character has their own Jamboree buddy like mini game. So every character on the roster has their own mini game, and they're all different. You have like Yoshi's like obstacle, and it's like a marathon where you're like riding Yoshi around and dodging obstacles. That's a lot of fun. And then you have the Luigi one. I like this one, where you have to save Luigi. He's like trapped inside, and there's like puzzles you have to solve. So each Jamboree buddy has a different minigame. And so, say you're playing as a match of 4. Mario, Luigi, Wario, Waluigi. They can't be a Jamboree buddy since you're already playing as them. It'll be someone else from the roster. So, you can always head to Minigame Bay and play their specific minigames that way, instead of just being like, oh, I wonder who I'll get this time, you know? Whoever wins the Jamboree Buddy minigame gets to keep them. But there's a catch. If someone on the board walks past you, they automatically steal it from you, you know? They're not very faithful. The Jamboree Buddies, they're very unloyal. So, don't let anybody pass you. But I think if you pass them back, you can also steal them back. So yeah, that's something. But it's just funny, because like, take Peach for example, she'd be like, bye! Or something like that. But yeah, each Jamboree buddy has their own ability. And, for example, I don't remember them all, but you could have like one that steals coins. And then I think Donkey Kong's actually, he can like blast you to another space on the map or something like that. But yeah, they all have like different abilities. Just check them out, try them out. But usually this could change the outcome. Say like you're in last place, this could change the outcome of the match, you know? So try to get them. Really cool. I think they had them in Super Mario Party back in 2018. I don't remember, but I think they were on there, but they're way better on here. The music on here is so good. It just has that vibe, you know? It really reminds me of like the classic Mario parties during like the N64 and GameCube era, how they had like a very specific sound font to them. It just reminds me of that. The music on here is so good. During the mini games, during the boards, just like the menus, the minigame plaza, the hub world in general. The music's just great. And there's a shop where you can spend credits to unlock more songs. And so if you just want to listen to the soundtrack that way, that's something. This game also has a story mode. The last time we had a story mode in a Mario Party was like what, Mario Party DS? And so it's very similar to that. There's boss fights. There's like side quests to do. So you'll go to a Mario Party board, you know, that you play on. And it'll just be filled with like NPCs, and you just roam around freely, you know. You don't have to roll a dice or anything. And they'll be like, can you get this item for me? Can you find this fishing rod? Can you get this sign for me? This nail? Like a bolt or something, you know? So you're just doing little side quests, and honestly, each story mode board is usually like 30 minutes long, you know? So it's nothing like tedious. And there's like these little white stars you need to collect from completing those side quests. And some side quests are like, oh, you play this mini game, win this mini game, and we'll give you a star. There's a Lakitu. You can like answer questions and he'll give you stars. So you only need 30 stars to face the boss of that board, but there's more stars, you know. So probably like 55. I think I got 55 on one of them. But yeah, a lot of fun. And the Jamboree buddies, you can also recruit them up to like 4 you can bring with you, or maybe 3, 4, into the boss fights, and they'll like help you. And the boss fights are just like a mini game where you fight the boss. A lot of fun. Here's a health bar. So much fun. There's lots of stuff to do in the main hub world plaza of this game. When you beat story mode boards and complete side quests and stuff, you'll get decorations, and you can decorate the plaza. You can make the tiles a different color. You can change like the background from trees to banners and stuff. Lots of customization. It's a lot of fun. Very cool that they implemented that. So there's lots of stuff to unlock and gain. But in the plaza itself, that's where you can listen to soundtracks. You can look at achievements to unlock on here. I'll get to that in a second. There's also reaction images you can purchase. So say you're playing online, you can use those, or you're playing with friends locally, you can use those reaction images. They're pretty funny. But yeah, and you can also make a player card with like stickers you can purchase from a shop, or stamps, whatever they're called. Lots of fun, lots of cool stuff here. This game has something very similar to a battle pass, you know? So you don't have to pay for anything. You just unlock achievements in the game to progress it. So there's like a little Toad shop house in the plaza, the main hub world, and you can... the party plaza, I think that's what it's called. You can just go in there and look at all the achievements there are. And so it's like be first place on a certain board, stuff like that. You know, it's like complete this minigame challenge. Beat this minigame in 40 seconds, you know. You can go to minigame bay and do that. So they tell you what they are, and they're not hard. And so you'll get through those tiers on the little battle pass thing super quickly. Like I said, you don't have to pay real money. It's just in-game, you know. So, yeah, just complete achievements to progress it. And that's how you unlock those extra boards like Western Land and Mario's Rainbow Castle. This game is so jam-packed with so much content. It's kind of honestly overwhelming. And, you know, you have certain minigame islands that are just Joy-Con only. I haven't even got to all of them, you know. So, there's just so much content here. So much. This game does have online multiplayer, and the game itself comes with a 3-month Nintendo Switch Online subscription. So just by buying this game, you get 3 months of online for free. So that's pretty cool. They encourage you to play online with friends or just random people. There's online leaderboards, and you can play the Bowser Kaboom Squad and take down the imposter Bowser together with random people around the world within a certain amount of rounds. That's really cool. I love this game. It's so amazing. So much content, the music's great, the graphics look great. So much hidden achievements to unlock and progress the battle pass. So much stuff to unlock and customize. But there's one thing I could say that I'm not too fond of. It's very minor. The Boo huts on the Mario Party boards. So basically, when you go to these boo locations on the traditional Mario Party boards, you can steal coins from other players, and that's all fine and stuff, but if you have 50 coins, you can steal a star from somebody. And so, I feel like you should only be able to go to those only like a couple times a match or something, you know, because it starts getting crazy. I was playing against the AI, and they literally just kept dogpiling on me, you know, like they kept like, I'm gonna steal a star from you, I'm gonna steal a star from you. And guess what? I stole it right back. You didn't think I was gonna do that, did you? But yeah, it's not a big deal. But it just feels like, because like the Goomba Lagoon, I think there's like 2 boo locations on that board, you know, and it just gets annoying, honestly. But it's funny. But yeah, honestly, bro, like this game's amazing. So much fun, so much content, and there's some stuff I haven't even got to yet, you know, like the Paratroopa Flight School. But yeah, man, definitely the best Mario Party we've had since the remake collage one we had a couple years back. But if we're just including in terms of the Super Mario Parties, which we only have 2, Super Mario Party and Super Mario Party Jamboree, this one is like 10 million times better than the first one. So much fun. Definitely go play this game. It's so much fun. And I'll see you next time.